danger to you. They want to kill you. They control me.
Tales of horror that will give you the creeps.
This is going to be extremely painful, Mr. Verrill.
The most fun you'll ever have being scared. Creep Show. Rated R.
Now playing at a theater near you.
Well, welcome back. Still, it's KipsCrypt. Changed things up a little bit. Made things look a little nicer. Maybe a little more uniform, a little easier on myself. Well, welcome back and welcome into the new year of 2021. Hope you enjoy. Tonight's movie I am bringing you is the first one of 2021. I'm going to say it again right there, I did. And I am bringing you, there's no we, there's just me, bringing you Don't Look in the Basement. This 1970 film was released in September of that year. I believe never really got much popularity. I believe the same studio or something or other was released this movie, also released Last House on the Left. So it's interesting there. Another thing about this movie, it has to do a lot with mental health and being forgotten about, which is why one of the other names for this film is For the Forgotten. People can forget about you. They don't want anything to do with you because there's some sort of stigma with mental health, which is not okay, especially during times of lockdown time. I feel like the professor on Day of the Dead. Sometimes I just enjoy my own self, and I'm kind of lost in my head. But that's okay. I think we all might be right now. So Don't Look in the Basement. We're going to bring it to you, and you're going to meet a whole plethora of characters. There's Sam, lovable. Miss Beale, I can't remember exactly. There's Matt Masters, there's Dr. Stevens, there's Danny, there's Sergeant, there's Jennifer, Allison, and an old woman. And there's Judge. Who's the judge? He's in there. Well, I hope you all are about to enjoy Don't Look in the Basement. I know that I will. It's one of my favorites. You all enjoy? And let's drink to the film.
Look careful. I just heard them, Sam. It's gotta be them, Sam. It's almost 1930 hours. They would have left an hour ago. I think that's them. Hear them, Sam, real low. Watch, above those trees.
Are they really coming, Sergeant?
You wait. They do this every night. Sam, what's that? Right through there.
I don't like it when you say they're coming, Sergeant.
It scares me.
It's all right, Sam. It's all right now.
Shall I tell him, Jenny?
Yes, and you both come away from the window. It's been longer than 10 minutes now.
Sergeant, Jenny says it's all right now. Come on, it's all right. Jenny, if they do come, will I see them?
No one's ever seen them, Sam. Now let's not be late for supper again, shall we? Baby, baby, baby. Supper's in a few minutes, Harriet. You'll have to leave your baby here. You know the rules in the dining room. Later you can come back to her when you finish.
Don't touch my baby. Don't you ever touch my baby again.
All right, Harriet, I won't touch your baby.
You better not. You know what will happen to you. I'll kill you. I swear to God, I'll kill you.
Ready to eat, Sam?
Oh, every night. Dr. Stevens makes me eat the soup. I bet you don't know how many kinds of soup I've eaten, Janie. Come on, guess.
I don't know, Sam.
Oh, Janie, when can we put my boat in the water?
Sam, there's something I've got to tell you. We've been friends for a long time now. But I'm going to have to leave now. I'm going to have to say goodbye.
Goodbye? That means you're gonna leave me, Janie? We can't play with the boat?
I'm sorry. Oh, I miss you, Sam. But I just can't take this any longer. Oh, I know you don't understand. When you're ready, come eat your supper. I'll be in to join you later on. Right now, I have to go and talk to Dr. Stevens.
Hey, Jennifer. Jennifer. Janie's going away. Would you have me put my boat in the water? I bet Janie didn't say goodbye to you, neither. I bet you.
Baby. Oh. I'm leaving you. I formed all of you. Leave me alone. Daddy, cut it out. Don't touch my baby. I'll kill you if you... Get away from my baby. I'll kill you. I'll kill you. I'll kill you. Daddy, get off of me. My baby. He's taking my baby.
Now use the axe, Judge. Listen to me, Judge. Use the axe, Judge. Go ahead, Judge. Use the axe. Use it. Again, Judge. Once more again. Strike out. Harder, Judge. Now again. That's it, Judge. Hit it again. And again. Strike it. Strike it.
Dr. Stevens, I must speak to you.
Yes? What is it, Janie? He's doing very well tonight. Can you sense how each stroke reaches down, freeing some part of his conflict? Perhaps just a cell or two of the unconscious brain, yet he's reaching it. Reach for it, Judge.
Dr. Stevens.
Yes.
Doctor, I've come to a decision about all this. I just can't take it any longer. Harriet threatened me again tonight. I'm leaving. Well, you said you had someone else coming out tonight, someone to help.
I can't accept that decision, Janie. You're a professional. I won't allow you to do it.
Put it down, Judge. Put it down, Judge. Put it down.
Judge! 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 Put it down, Judge. Put it down, Judge. Put it down. That's right. Oh, God. Oh, how did this happen?
I don't know.
Oh, get out of here. Judge. Judge. We're not going to do anything foolish. Get the axe, Sam. Very quietly, we're going to walk into the house. Come on, Judge. Don't look at Dr. Stevens. I'm going to help you. Come on, quietly. Quietly, calmly. That's right. Into the house. I'm coming with you. That's right, Judge. Sam, put the axe down on the ground. Sam. Sam, listen to me. From now on, I'm going to take care of the family. I'm going to take care of Cameron and Janie and all the others. Do you understand?
But Janie's leaving.
Oh? All right, listen to me. I'll be back in a few minutes to tell you what to do with Dr. Stevens. Do you understand me? I'm coming, Judge. That's right, quietly, calmly.
Don't cry, baby. Don't cry. I'll get your bottle. Here's your...
Harriet, what's wrong?
Baby. Baby.
Harriet, what's wrong?
What have you done to my baby child?
Nothing.
You took my baby.
No.
You took that precious child away from me.
No.
You took my baby.
Well, welcome. Hope you're still with us. Hope you're still with yourself. It's very important to be with yourself. So, I love the music. I think the music in this is wonderful. I have nothing to complain about it. That experimental 70s in films, it's just gold to me. It's perfect. There's Judge. Okay, so we've met Judge. Yeah, his gavel is an axe. And I don't know if that's symbolism or anything, but a gavel, excuse me, can feel like an axe. Trust me. Then we have Harriet. She kills the exiting nurse, which I don't really understand in the film what her name was. It says at the credits, didn't care to write it down, she's hardly an exiting nurse. He's killed by Harriet. And then there's Danny. Let's go ahead and mention Danny. He sucks. He's the worst part of this film. Is Danny. Let's see. There is... I think that's it. That's everything I want to say. I have some information about myself later, but I think that's all I want to say. Yeah. Enjoy the film.
Deanie, the lady.
Go to your room now, Sam. Have you been standing there long?
Why, no. In fact, I just this minute came in. I didn't see anyone.
I'm Dr. Masters, Geraldine Masters. Am I expecting you?
Well, perhaps Dr. Stevens hasn't mentioned my coming. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm Charlotte Beale, RN Psychiatric Therapy.
Beale?
Yes, I'm to get settled in tonight. I'm starting with Dr. Stevens first thing in the morning.
Well, perhaps you'd better go into my office this way. Have a seat. Now, would you mind telling me again just who you are and exactly what you're doing here?
Dr. Masters, I'm sorry you haven't been informed about my coming. You see, Dr. Stevens hired me, about a week ago, I think it was. Yes, on the 20th. I had heard about Dr. Stevens' unusual psychiatric methods and called for an interview. He liked my training and background and said he was terribly short on qualified help and asked if I would start this next week, which is today.
Now, just wait a minute, Miss Beale. First of all, I was not informed about your coming here. And secondly, I feel sure that Dr. Stevens would have brought this up with me if he'd reached a decision about you.
Dr. Masters, certainly there can't be a mistake. Oh, perhaps it's just an oversight and you
That's just the point, Miss Beale. Dr. Stevens would not have made an oversight. Not about something as important as increasing our staff, not when there are just 3 of us. Normally, 3 of us on the staff.
You know, perhaps I really should go in to see the doctor. He's expecting
Miss
me.
Beale, I have something very unpleasant to tell you. We've had a tragedy here. We've lost Dr. Stevens. He was viciously attacked by one of the patients, and he died shortly afterwards. So you can see this is just not the time to discuss any of this. Well, surely you can understand how his death has greatly changed things. And naturally, I've taken over in his place. But since I wasn't informed about your coming here, I feel no need to keep any minor commitment that he may have made. Well, certainly not now. You see, I'm changing some administrative objectives, and what Dr. Stevens had in mind may not be exactly what I'm planning. Well, not now.
I just can't believe Dr. Stevens is dead.
We have to accept that, Miss Beale. I just don't believe you could be of any help right now.
Dr. Masters, I gave up a perfectly good job to come here. They wanted me to stay, but I left.
What place are you talking about?
Green Park General Hospital. I was supervisor of the
Miss Beale, I'm
psychiatric
not
ward.
questioning your qualifications. Did Dr. Stevens talk with your supervisor about your leaving?
Oh, I'm sure he did. Besides, I showed them this letter of acceptance from Dr. Stevens.
Then they knew about your coming here, then?
Why, yes.
Do you have any place to go from here, Miss Beale?
Well, frankly, no. Unless, of course, Green Park would consider taking me back. I suppose I could tell them what's happened here, about Dr. Stevens, and about your taking over. Perhaps they would make some sort of consideration.
Miss Beale, frankly, I have a very difficult decision. There have been some abnormal reactions with a few of the patients. Dr. Stevens trusted them. He treated them as though he were their father. So realistically, this has been a death in the family. Now my job is to recreate that trust. I doubt seriously that Green Park would take you back, and it'd be very awkward trying to explain all of this, so, well, since you're here and Dr. Stevens did make the commitment, I guess you might as well start in the morning.
Thank you, Dr. Masters.
Now, you must understand that I'm not offering you anything of a permanent nature. It takes a very special attitude to work here.
Dr. Stevens told me that.
Dr. Stevens believed that insanity was not a breaking away from reality, but rather a very complex series of obsessions. Psychiatrists have always tried to reverse that, bring the patient back to normalcy, but Dr. Stevens believed the opposite. He believed that these obsessions could be pushed, forced to grow so large, so ominous, that the patient would have to use his own strength to destroy them.
Really? That's a very interesting theory.
We live and work very simply here, Miss Beale. Our patients are all people who are unloved, unwanted, forgotten. So we're a family, their family, and everyone helps with the chores. Well, now, I'll show you to your room. I'm afraid there's no connecting bath. I'll take it. This is it. I hope you'll be comfortable. I have a lot of things to do now, so if you'll come into my office in the morning, we can go over your routine.
Thank you, Dr. Masters.
Good night.
Oh, Dr. Masters, where are the patients' rooms?
Well, they're right next to yours and upstairs. As I said before, we're a family, and it's for that reason there are no locks on any of the doors. Dr. Stevens didn't believe in the doctor-patient relationship. Good night.
Good night.
You never should go rushing around like this alone. Get out, and never, never come back, never.
Get out? Why get out? There's no reason.
Oh, there's plenty of reason.
My name is Charlotte. What's yours?
Up the airy mountain, down the rushing glen. You never can go hunting for fear of little men.
These are just a few of our little family. You'll have an opportunity to meet them all later. Danny, behave. Behave.
Oh, it's true. Dr. Stevens tells me what he wants.
Sam.
He's very sad this morning.
Why is he sad, Sam?
Because everything's changed now. Like that Miss Charlotte. And there's some others.
My baby's very sleepy. Very sleepy. Charlotte's name is Miss Beale. That's what you're supposed to call her.
Dr. Stevens calls her Miss Charlotte. He's very worried this morning.
Oh, hush it up, Sam. Leave us alone.
Sam. Katie didn't say goodbye to you. She wasn't your friend.
Sam, it's time. Are you ready?
Oh, shoot, Sergeant. Do I have to? Oh, all right.
Prisoner's inside. Guard that door carefully.
Oh, all right, Sergeant. Where do you want me to stand? Right here?
That's right. And you'll not leave it.
Oh, Sergeant. Are you coming back?
That's Danny. Yes?
The guard is posted, sir.
Jennifer?
Yes. The prisoner is secure, sir.
Thank you, Sergeant.
That was Sam's friend, Jaffe.
Yes, we call him Sergeant. Difficult case. War. He was or is a real sergeant. His platoon was lost in combat because of something he did. His prisoner, as he calls her, is Jennifer Downey. I want you to watch her very carefully, spend some time with her. Several times she's attempted to escape.
Escape?
In the sergeant's jargon, to break confinement. Sam, I've told you not to interrupt me when I'm busy.
But Deanie, what you want me to do with
Sam, I'll talk to you about it later. Go on now. Go on.
And that's Sam.
Sam is a lovable child. He's been a patient of Dr. Stevens for several years, and Dr. Stevens operated on him 4 years ago. Dr. Stevens allowed me to assist him in that operation. Drilling through the frontal lobe left Sam harmless, but with the mentality of an 8-year-old. That was the last lobotomy Dr. Stevens ever did. And it was because of that operation that Dr. Stevens turned from surgery to his obsession development theory.
Tell me about Allison King.
Allison? Let's see. Allison has had a very unfortunate past. She was very close to her father, and he died. She was 13. Then her mother remarried a man that Allison absolutely cherished, and he left. And that was the beginning of the pattern. Allison tried to love other men, and they were cruel to her, and they left her, and she almost gave up.
It's a classic pattern, isn't it?
Then Allison met a man. She thought he was perfect. He loved her, and they lived together, but he used her. He sold her to other men. Well, her love for him smoothed that over. But then someone came along that was younger and prettier, and he threw her out. And that was the breaking point.
What is her attitude now?
She craves love, desperately, from anyone, everyone.
And these others, Harriet and Mr. Cameron?
Judge Cameron.
My name is Oliver W. Cameron, jurisconsult, adjudicator of the Court of Appeals, doctor of jurisprudence. What are you doing in my room?
Well, I really dig all that mumbo-jumbo. You know, it's just quality.
What is that odor?
Strawberry. Do you like strawberries?
Ripe strawberries are the color of blood.
Taste me. Please. Taste me. I can be anything you want.
To be carnally minded is death.
Come on. I do taste like strawberries. Taste me.
Shroud your nakedness. You're obscene.
I'm warm and I'm loving. I'm loving. I'm passionate. Men love me. There's not a man anywhere who doesn't really love my body and soul.
Slut!
You freak. You don't want to be touched because you're so damn pure. You phony freak, you're trembling. Look at you. You're hot for it, but you can't reach out. You can't reach out. You can't love. You can't make it. But I can.
Rejection can be a very painful experience.
Well, I'll tell you about the others later, but right now I'd like for you to start with Mrs. Callingham.
Oh, yes, Mrs. Callingham is the one who occasionally hallucinates.
Oh, yes, she has a number of interesting worlds. Why don't you take her for a walk? She likes the flowers. She sometimes believes they're her children.
Hello there. I hope you're still with us. Hope you're not feeling lonely, unwanted, and forgotten. Because no one should right now. No one ever should. But no one should feel like a family without one of us. One of us. So the old woman, I'm pretty sure, is Charles Manson's mother. She's making some pretty, what could be sound sense, and then goes on to some sort of tangent of rhyme and poem, whatever it may be. I don't know if it's supposed to be symbolism as well, but it happens, and I'm pretty sure that's Manson's granny or mama. Let's see here. Allison. Poor woman. She feels rejected. And as with someone with ADHD myself, feeling rejected is a very powerful and very commonly day thing. Not really amongst other my peers or people around me. It's more of something that happens with myself. I guess because I'm so hard on myself, what anyone else has to say is nothing compared to what I think. And it's not good. So don't be alone with it, because mental health doesn't leave you alone. Trust me. So Danny sucks. I'm just going to keep saying that every time that I see him. He sucks. I hate Danny. Let's see here. Yeah, so you know what? Let's just get back to the film. Let's watch the youth walk the old.
It's pleasant here, don't you think, Mrs. Callingham? Do you get out often?
It's you who need to get out.
Yes, I remember. You were going to tell me why.
Oh, up the airy mountain, down the rushing glen, we cannot go hunting because of little men. Oh, Bobby, Ellen, Lester.
Operator. 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 Oh, Sam. I didn't hear you come in.
Dr. Stevens. He don't call on the phone anymore.
Sam, I know how much Dr. Stevens liked you.
Dr. Stevens wants us happy. He said I should tell you.
Sam, I understand. Dr. Stevens is still very real for you.
Oh, Miss Charlotte, I forget what the doctor told me to tell you. I knew it a minute ago.
Sam, it's all right. I understand.
Come in.
Sorry to bother you when you're busy.
Oh, that's all right. Have a chair.
It's about my phone.
Well, patients seem to be accepting you. That's important. I suppose you've noticed that it's the little things that count most with them, especially Danny, and of course Sam.
You're very fond of Sam, aren't you?
Yes, very. Dr. Stevens was very close to him, too. Sam's lost his intelligence, but he has very deep feelings, perhaps deeper than ours.
Oh, Dr. Masters,
Oh, don't be alarmed. This is Jennifer. Occasionally she becomes very withdrawn, and naturally I like her to be with me when that happens.
Is she beyond help?
Beyond help? To say that means that we've given up, and we never give up. No one's beyond us. We're always getting closer.
Yes, of course. Please don't misunderstand.
No, I understand. Well, it's time to be getting them to bed. I promised Sam that I'd read to him. Would you mind seeing to the others?
No, of course not. Dr. Masters, I hope you'll forgive my statement about Jennifer. I simply meant that
It's just that you're not quite used to our little family yet, Miss Beale. Good night.
Good night. Dr. Masters, Before I forget, I wanted to tell you that my phone is not working. Was wondering if you're having the same trouble.
Oh. Well, that occasionally happens. I'll try to take care of it. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, Harriet. She's asleep. And it's time you should be asleep, too. Good night.
That's enough for tonight, Mrs. Callingham.
Oh, you liked our walk in the garden, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Well, don't be surprised if we never go again.
Don't mind my observing. You handle Mrs. Callingham very well. Better than some of the others.
Good morning, Jennifer.
Mrs. Callingham?
My God, what's happened? Mrs. Callingham, your tongue's been cut out.
Take it easy. Here, drink this. Look, you've got to understand that ours is a family of persons who know very few limits. Even the limits of physical pain. When Mrs. Callingham did this to herself, she was probably beyond the threshold of physical feeling. My greatest concern about her is the blood that she's lost. She's very weak.
I don't hold up very well, do I? I'm sorry. It's just the thought of our all being asleep.
She was probably hallucinating. Self-infliction of pain, self-disfigurement, sometimes that indicates that the patient has transcended the body.
Oh, what would Dr. Stevens have done in a case such as this?
Exactly as I'm doing, calling as little attention to it as possible. Now, she's received treatment. Now she has to accept what she's done. For the time being, I wouldn't discuss this with any of the others.
Dr. Masters, aren't you ever afraid?
I'm always afraid.
Hello? Anybody here? Hello? 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 Oh, hello there. Hello there. Oh, hello there. How are you?
I don't believe we've been properly introduced.
Well, I'm the telephone man. My name is Ray. Poor lady, I hope that isn't catching. Say, you've got some trouble with your telephone. Could you show me where the equipment is?
What trouble are you talking about, sir?
Well, I don't know yet. It's something with your voltage drop. Oh, never mind. I'll find it myself. Say, how come you people didn't call? I mean, about the telephone. It can't be working.
My name is Oliver W. Cameron, jurisconsult, judicator of the Court of Appeals, doctor of jurisprudence.
Well, that's got to be some big problem. What's the matter with her? Cat got her tongue?
I warn you. Heed the lady's advice.
What did she say?
She said, your being here represents grave danger.
Oh, lady, I'm sorry. I mean, I didn't know. She ain't got no tongue.
Objection overruled. That is immaterial, irrelevant, and out of order.
Oh, they let you people just wander around out here, huh? Hey, buddy, how about give me back my screwdriver, huh?
I will conduct you to my chambers.
No, that's quite all right. Look, here's what we'll do. You people just wait right here, okay? And I'll go and find the equipment, all right? And if I'm not back in 3 minutes, why, you people can go and hide, okay? That's an awful virus you got there, lady.
Who are you and exactly how did you enter this building?
Now, wait a minute. First, which way are you? I mean, this way or that way?
I don't know what you're talking about, and I want you to answer my question.
I'm sorry, Doctor. It's just that, well, you've got so many Twilight people around here, you know, and, well...
Exactly what are you intending to do here?
It's your phone. I mean, we've been getting some strange readings on your voltage lately, and, well, I just came out to check it as quick as I could and get the hell out of here.
Why didn't you inform me of your coming here?
How could I inform you? You ain't got no telephone. You've got bouncers on every door and a receptionist that ain't got no tongue. What's to inform?
That's enough of your impertinence. You had absolutely no right to enter this building without my permission.
So what am I going to do? I'm supposed to fix the telephone. You want me to fix the phone? You don't want me to fix the phone. It don't matter to me. I'm just the phone man. Now, I drove for an hour to get out here. You tell me.
All right, this way.
This up as quick as I can, then I won't be bothering you again, ever.
The wiring's in this closet. Please don't leave the area. I'll be back in a few minutes to escort you out of the building. And under no circumstances are you to have anything more to do with any of the patients. Now, is that understood?
Whatever you say, Doc. I'm just trying to help. You know what I mean?
One day you'll be as close to them as brothers and sisters.
Hi. I'm fixing the telephone.
That shouldn't take too long, huh?
No. One of the lines was cut. It'll just take a minute. You do understand me, don't you?
You know, I used to live in this place where the phone man was always coming around.
Oh, yeah? That bad, huh?
That good.
I thought you meant that you had a lot of phone trouble.
Hell, I didn't even have a phone.
let you in anyway, honey?
I don't know her name. The doctor, I guess.
She let you in?
Yes, sort of. She is the boss, isn't she?
You know you're kind of handsome. What's your name?
Now, look, honey, I'm just the telephone man.
Don't be afraid.
Look, sweetheart, you're a good-looking gal and all that, but this ain't my bag. Not in the closet, it ain't. Now, cut it out. I ain't even supposed to be talking to you, or nothing.
Don't be afraid. Don't back away from me. You love me. You do love me. Say it.
All right, Olivia, I love you. Now, cut it out. Huh?
Oh, you love me. You do love me. Oh, I'm a princess. I'm a princess to men. They can't turn away from me. They grasp me and kiss my flesh. Don't push me away! You said you loved me. You said that you loved me.
No, cut it out.
Love is pure. Love is grace. Love is strength. You love me. Your love is pure. You'll always love me.
Now look what you've done. I've got a secret. I've got a secret. And I ain't gonna tell nobody but Miss Charlotte.
You're doing fine now, Mrs. Callingham, but you need to rest. You've been up and around too much.
Give me that watch, Danny. You hurry. She's fooling. I'm sorry, Danny. I'm sorry. You shouldn't have scared me. You won't tell on me, will you, Danny? You won't tell on me, will you, Danny? You won't tell on me, will you, Danny?
One day you'll be as close to them as brothers and sisters.
That sounds like a threat. A threat to give someone Stockholm syndrome. Dr. Mathers. Masters, right? Sorry, man. Anyway, so the telephone repairman seems to be very kind of like a smartass. But he ends up in the wrong place at the wrong time, unfortunately, and he runs into Allison. Allison's pushy, awkward, sexy approach is very uncomfortable. She did a very good job of making it very uncomfortable. So did the crew, the way they approached it and everything. But I want to talk about the telephone repairman. So about some 10 years back, I was playing a gig, and this guy, the DJ, I think his name was Michael. I'm not sure, something like that. Anyway, Michael, I'm just gonna call him that. He looked exactly like this telephone repairman. It's fantastic. Like, I'm not just talking like, oh, he looks similar. No, he had the same mustache, same sort of like profile, and just a whole physical being, mustache, hair, everything. And every time I see this movie now, it was like, oh wow, when I watched it like not long before I had this gig, it was like a premonition. Not really. So, you know, I possibly met the TV Americanized brother or something like that. Let's see here. Danny needs to stop messing with Sam. That's not okay. Let's see. Jennifer is a knife-wielding psychopath. That's always fun. A psycho killer that you live with in your places and have locks on. That's fun. And Dr. Masters just straight up bitch slap Jennifer. But let's get back to the movie and enjoy this advertisement.
Make Halloween fun with one-stop shopping at Woolworth or Woolco for your Halloween needs. Costumes from $1.83 to $3.99, like $6 Million Man, Bionic Woman, superheroes, Batman, Superman, Spider-Man, and a new favorite for girls, Holly Hobby. You can get wrapped candies of every kind, bubblegum, lollipops, fun-sized candy bars. Get this Halloween record, sounds to make you shiver, just $1.89. Make Halloween fun and easy. Make just one stop at Woolworth or Woolco.
The she-beast, deadlier than Dracula, wilder than the werewolf, more frightening than Frankenstein. Another victim of a strange revenge, wreaked on the innocent from beyond the grave, hurling a town into a terrifying struggle against the powers of darkness. The witch Verdella, known to be dead for centuries, comes to blood-chilling life before disbelieving eyes, unleashing all manner of monstrous evil in the town in which she was supposed to have breathed her last. You'll see a creature of the damned, damning the living to destruction when you ceased. Starring Barbara Steele, Mel Wells, and co-starring John Carlson. You'll see a monster in human form defy her doom as the townspeople drag her from her cave to the witch's dunking chair. But even that deadly device cannot save the she-beast.
Jennifer's all right. I don't know what happened.
Why did she do it, Doctor? I thought you said Jennifer was withdrawn.
Withdrawal is an acute reaction to a real condition.
Dr. Masters, perhaps I shouldn't have come here at all.
I don't think there's any point in our talking about your leaving, Miss Beale. You forget you were very anxious to take this job. I made special provisions for you to be here.
I realize that, but I don't know what to do.
I'm the doctor and you're the nurse, and what I do decides what you will do.
I'm all right now. I just need to get some rest.
Many a carcass they left to be carrion, many a livid one, many a sallow skin left for the white-tailed eagle to tear it, and left for the horny-nibbed raven to rend it, and gave to the garbaging warhole to gorge it, and that gray beast, the wolf of the weald.
Some night soon, the doctor's going to help you, Judge Cameron.
Gibberish.
The doctor will help you.
Masters has nothing to give me.
I ain't talking about Deanie.
I doubt that you know what it is you are talking about.
I wish you would go away. Dr. Stevens knows Miss Charlotte. And Miss Charlotte knows Dr. Stevens. That's right. He's going to help her, too. He don't want to hear just now. Denny wants her, though. Denny told me.
Of course, Masters doesn't want Beale to leave, you idiot.
Sometimes Dr. Stevens tells me about Miss Charlotte. Yeah.
I killed Dr. Stevens with my axe.
Sam! Sam! What are you doing in here? Now, you haven't finished your chores. I want you to go sweep the kitchen.
Then can I have a popsicle?
Yes, you can have a popsicle. Oh, Sam's beautiful, isn't he, Judge? No past, no future, only the present. For him, Dr. Stevens will always be in the present. Wish we could all think of him that way. Judge, your floor is dirty. Now, it's your responsibility to keep your room clean. I want you to take care of it now.
You had a real baby once, didn't you, honey? This is my baby. Geez, I feel sorry for you. You really think that's a real baby?
Baby, yeah.
Now get off, you moron!
Allison, you've got very nice hair and nice skin. It's soft. I like you.
My name is Oliver W. Cameron, adjudicator of the Court of Special Sessions. Please examine the evidence.
Judge, can you be a man to me?
My name is Oliver W.
I'm asking you.
My name
Judge,
is...
please, love me. I need somebody to love me.
Don't touch me!
You're all alike. Danny, Jeffy, I love you. Hypocrite! And you trying to be so high and mighty. Get out. Get out! No, just, no. I need you to help me. About something else, I mean. I know you can keep a secret. Judge, I got me a man. Yeah, I was with him yesterday. Right here. Oh, he's sweet with beautiful limbs. I think maybe he's gone. I think maybe he's looking for me and he can't find me. He's the most beautiful man anywhere. And he loves me.
You always did have an eye for such things.
Judge, he wants me. Please, help me find him.
Naturally, I must weigh this new evidence very carefully.
Oh, Judge, please.
Hi, Sarge. Let me see.
Back off, they're on their way.
Let me see.
Move it.
There's nothing there. You're crazy.
Get out! Get out!
What was that shouting all about? Sergeant, I've told every one of you about this sort of thing, but you refuse to adhere to my discipline. Haven't I told you what time the lights are to be out at night in every room?
Yes, sir, you have.
I take it then that you're contesting my discipline, is that it? Answer me. My authority here in the sanitarium is going to remain absolute, unchallenged, and totally unimpeachable. Do you understand? Hold out your hand. I hate to punish anyone. I loathe it. My domain here is going to never be challenged again. Do you understand? My office, my profession, my charge, my liability, my suffering for your good. Never to tip the fine balance of all that ever again.
Sam? What could be troubling you this early?
A whole lot of things, Miss Charlotte.
Oh? Such as what?
Dr. Stevens. He's worried about things.
Oh, I see.
He wanted me to talk to you.
What have you got there? Where did you get this? Who gave you this, Sam?
He said you'd know. You'd understand. He wants to help you, Miss Charlotte.
Who wants to help me? What are you talking about?
The doctor.
Oh, Dr. Stevens, I suppose. Well, thank you very much, Sam. But I think we should talk less foolishly about all this.
I'm the only one who could tell you, Miss Charlotte. Dr. Stevens is going to help you if you take the watch.
I will have to say, this is a pretty incredible album. Sounds to make you shiver. That commercial was right. Just listen to that music. They don't make music like they used to anymore. Well, hope you all are enjoying the show. You enjoyed that little advert there? I know I did. I enjoyed every minute of it, setting it up and everything. Let's see, Danny. Let's talk about Danny. Because Danny's Danny. And the little turd messes with Allison. He plays into her rejection feeling and then torments her with it. It's very terrible. Danny is diagnosed with being an ass. Let's see here. Danny then bothers Sergeant like a jerk. So then when Sergeant is left alone after Danny leaves, it brings in the attention of Dr. Masters, and she sees Sergeant standing there in his room with a piece of paper with her name on it. She takes it, crumples it up, and burns it in the palm of his hand. What a terrible person. But bad for Sarge. He's the one that was given a mental disorder due to war. Well, let's see. What else do I have in my notes here? Masters, let's see. Oh, well, you know what? That's really it. I'm gonna listen to this a little more here, so let's put it on here. Should really check this out.
This kind of day seems to take away all your troubles. For a while, anyway. Do you have a family, Daddy? I thought you mentioned your mother once. Where did you live when you were young?
Miami Beach.
Oh, yes. Your mother was in business, wasn't she?
Yeah. Massage parlor.
I remember.
For you.
Thank you, Danny. I guess it's time we should go in.
Sure.
He needs watching. I'm sure you know. We can be sure there will be other times for other things. Unlike your friend Danny, I choose only perfect moments. Perfect moments to work out perfect destinies for so many lives. I believe there will be a more perfect time.
Two vials of lithium barbonate and 1 vial of Vactyl. You sure they're missing?
Very sure. They were taken from a new container.
Oh, this is really quite serious. Have you checked all the rooms?
Just about, except for Danny's and Jennifer's.
But you have checked Cameron's and Jaffe's room.
I checked those first.
Well, I'll have to go over all this personally. Thank you.
Deanie!
find her. I can't find her anywhere. I gotta find her.
What is it? What do you want with her?
I gotta show her. Down where I got the popsicle.
What is it? What's down there?
Come on, I'll show you.
Sam, I don't have time to play right now. I'm busy.
Come on, I'll show you. Come on, if she ain't here, I'm gonna show you.
Sam, what is it?
Come on.
Are you just putting me on?
Calm down and tell me what's wrong.
She killed him. She killed him.
Who are you talking about? Who?
He loved me. He told me that he loved me, and she killed him because he loved me. Masters killed him because he loved me, Charlotte. She's a murdering, crucified man, insane maniac. She's insane, Charlotte.
Dr. Masters?
She's no doctor. She's just like the rest of us here, and she killed him. You didn't know that, did you? She's a patient of Dr. Stevens. She's a schizophrenic, just like me. She can't control her emotions any more than I can.
Where is Dr. Masters now?
Oh, Miss Science, Charlotte.
Yes, I remember you told me he was.
Oh, Charlotte, you've got to believe me. All these things have been happening ever since you came here. Masters did it. She cut out Mrs. Callingham's tongue. And she killed my man. Masters did it.
How do you know?
She's a patient like me. Dr. Stevens' patient. She pretended to be a doctor. He let her play, and she was pretending when you came, and you believed her, Charlotte.
That's not true, Allison.
Oh, yes, it is true. Why do you think she wouldn't let you leave? Why do you think she wouldn't let anybody in? Anybody who threatens to expose her, Charlotte, she'll kill him.
How do you know?
Charlotte, she'll kill anybody that threatens to expose her, and she'll kill you.
Okay. Mrs. Callingham, who did this to you? Your tongue. It was her? It was Masters? Oh, God. It's true. She's a patient here? A patient of Dr. Stevens? Oh, my God. No. Judge. Is it true? Is it true about Masters?
Then you know too.
I've got to hear it from all of you.
But you know already. It's too late. We know about you.
About me?
We've been informed about you. The verdict is unanimous. You too are a patient, my dear.
No! That's not true! I gotta get out of here.
Oh, God. really loved me. Geraldine, he loved me.
You're upset, Allison. I think you better go to your room. I'll get you something to help you sleep.
No, I'm not going anywhere. You're not going to touch me. We know all about that sleep. Your little doctor bit's over. Yeah, that's right. I told Miss Beale. She knows.
What does she know? Does she know how I worked? How I trained? To be the best? And I could have been. Except for one insignificant life. One mistake. I could have saved thousands. And I will. I'll help everyone. I'll help you, Allison. Hold out your arm.
And you told me she was a patient, too.
Give me your arm.
Oh, don't touch me with that. No!
You shouldn't have done that. I can't sleep now. I have to take care of my patients.
Operator. Why don't you work? It's no use. I can't find a way out.
Everything's all right now. Don't worry.
Oh, my God.
It's all right.
What's happening?
I told you. You don't have to worry about her anymore.
What have you done to her, Allison?
Don't worry about it. I've taken care of everything.
Allison, you've got to tell me.
Doesn't really matter anymore, you know. I'm going away.
You're going away? What are you talking about?
He's taking me away. He still loves me, you know. He told me so. Interrupt us on our wedding night.
room. Sergeant. Thank God it's you. Sergeant Jevich,
2,300 hours. They'll be coming soon.
Sergeant, do you
Oh,
know
so
what's
damn
happening
quiet.
here?
I have my orders.
Sergeant. Sergeant. There an addict in this building. Or an outside door. We've got to get out of here.
They'll be coming soon. Go to your post.
I've been looking all over for you. Here.
What is it, Sam?
Dr. Stevens said you should read it.
What?
Take it, Miss Charlotte.
Dr. Stevens wrote this. Dr. Stevens is alive? Oh. How could you know that? Sam? Where is she?
Who?
The patient. Miss Beale.
She's got to get out of here.
Oh, no. No, she's sick. I've got to help her. I've got to find her.
It's too late. The trial has been held. The verdict is guilty.
Who are you to make a decision? I'm in charge. I'm the doctor here.
The court has made a decision. You are no longer in charge.
I am in charge. I am in charge! I allowed you privileges and liberties. Even after what you did to Dr. Stevens, I let you keep your little toy.
Wouldn't take that away.
I'll take it away. I'll take it away. I'll lock you in your room. Where is she?
My name is Oliver W. Cameron.
Where is she?
Tourist consult. My name?
Sam?
you see a saint? You're the incurable. Supreme authority! Only faithful live here. Only you honors me. Faith before a saint!
Deanie, is she bad?
She's sick. She's ill. Take her upstairs.
Sam, no, don't, Sam. Sam, no!
We'll correct conscience.
Please back out! No, Sam, please help me, Sam! No! Sam, please back out! No, Sam, please help me!
Tina's coming back.
Sam, Deanie is insane. She's very sick, Sam. She's gonna kill me. She's gonna kill you. Sam, Deanie doesn't love you anymore. She's gonna kill you.
You took my boat. You killed Dr. Stevens. You're bad.
No, Sam, no. No, Sam, no. Don't do it, Sam. Oh, Sam.
Oh, Sam. Sam, she's so sick. So sick. We've got to help her, Sam. Go in and cut out the sickness and return her to innocence. Like you. 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 No, didn't!
What do you want? What are you doing? I'm in charge here. I'm in charge here. And I tell you Sam, there's no way out. She's locked all the doors. I can't find the keys. And the downstairs windows are barred.
I'll show you the shot. I'll show you. Come on.
Sam, come on. Come on, Sam, we're free. Sam, come on. Sam.
Mama. Mama.
Get out! Get out! And never, never come back.
You know, I would heed that old woman's advice. She's still alive. Sure, her tongue may be cut out, but she's still alive. Because I like the way they showed you who was still alive and who was dead. By the ending credits with their names over it, or the images of the characters, whether they were dead or alive. Reminded me of like a play. Like bring your cast out that's still living, and then have the light shine on all the ones that are dead. I think that'd be pretty cool. So let's see. Danny. Let's talk about some of the things I hate. Danny. I hate Danny. But you know what? For a moment there, you see is the pain, the problems that he's having. His mother. So I was talking about him. There's a moment, brief breeze of a moment of normalcy. Talk about his mother. And then he gives the nurse a flower. Then he ruins the moment by trying to give her a kiss. And then he sits down in the field and puts the flower and starts laughing. I think it's because it seems like that since he was unwanted by his mother, he feels rejected, and that's why he's a raging jackass. So Sam has PTSD. That's pretty terrible about that experience, has that flashback, and I'm glad that we don't do that to people anymore, but not exactly. It's still something they can do to you. Let's see what else I want to rant about here for a second here. Oh, yes. Allison goes much further into her obsession with feeling rejected. She, in fact, gets a corpse of the telephone man, repairman, I mean, and puts him in the bed and sleeping with the corpse. So Judge finally decided who was guilty and gathered up the other tenants. Since the jury says she's guilty, they all got her. Dr. Masters, just Lady Masters, instead. A very controlling OCD person. Well, you guys saw the film. There's not a whole lot more I want to say about it. But everyone take care. Thank you for joining me in 2021. I hope to bring you some more. You all have a good and safe evening.